Tonight, we report on the death of an inmate in Grant County Jail and how 3 roads in Grant County now have lower speed limits. What's happening in sports, Bob?
Well, Amber, the Northwest Washington Babe Ruth Senior State Championships got underway last night in Ephrata, and the Apple Sox battled it out with Kelowna on the diamond in Wenatchee. Let's take a quick peek at our Weather Center forecast.
We've had another seasonably warm day across the area, but we do have changes in our forecast. I'll have all the details just ahead with your extended forecast.
I'm Amber Jenks, and we have all this and much more on iFIBER 1 News.
From the iFIBER 1 HD studio here in the heart of the Columbia Basin, this is iFIBER 1 News. Your #1 source for local news, sports headlines, and our very own Weather Center forecast covering the entire Columbia Basin. This is iFIBER 1 News, and it starts now.
A 50-year-old Moses Lake man reportedly hanged himself in his Grant County jail cell. David Grande was booked into the jail on Monday for investigation of retail theft, theft in the 3rd degree, and an outstanding district court warrant. A corrections deputy reported finding Grande dying in his cell after midnight on Tuesday morning. The deputy was conducting a routine security check. A sheriff's office spokesman stated that jail staff and medics performed CPR, but Grande was pronounced dead shortly after he was found. Grande's family has been notified. Sheriff Tom Jones said corrections deputies work very hard to ensure the safety of inmates. I'm saddened by Mr. Grande's death, and I am praying for his family. A microbrewery in Moses Lake has won awards for their beer, and now they are looking at expanding to accommodate demand. Reporter Jeff Chu has the story.
The little brewery that started 2 years ago at a Moses Lake Casino Lounge and Bowling Alley has big plans for expansion. Blueprints for a new 10-pin brewing company brewery are filed with the City of Moses Lake Building Department. The new craft brewery is proposed near Lake Bowl off Stratford Road at State Route 17. The new craft brewery is proposed near Lake Bowl off Stratford Road and State Route 17. 10-pin brewmaster Jim Madden explained why he and BJ Garby want to expand the brewery.
Well, when we opened up a couple years ago, sales were brisk right out of the gate. We were pleasantly surprised how much craft beer people in Moses Lake and Grant County were thirsty for. Pretty much sold out this size of the brewery. We've won some awards, national, statewide awards. At that point decided, hey, people like our beer, let's get it out to a lot more people. So now maybe we're looking at Pacific Northwest, targeting Portland to Seattle, out to Coeur d'Alene, maybe Boise, that kind of an area.
Madden described what will be built.
It's about a 10,500 square foot facility with a couple thousand square feet of cooler space, mostly for beer and ingredient storage there. It's a 30-barrel brew house we're looking at, and 60-barrel fermenters, so we'll brew a couple of times to fill up each of our fermenters. Initially, there won't be a tasting room at the brewery. We do have expansion plans for that. We've got several phases of this brewery build-out, and a tasting room at the brewery overlooking the brewing operations is part of that plan down the road. We're making a pretty big leap. We're skipping from 3-barrel to 30-barrel. Eventually, yeah, we do have plans for an outdoor seating area, the indoor pub, more parking as well, that kind of thing. Maybe you could put on a little outdoor festival, have some bands play.
Madden said the existing brewery will remain for test batches inside Papa's Sports Lounge and Casino next to Lake Bowl. Groundbreaking for the new brewery is expected this summer, with completion by the end of the year for brewing to begin in January 2016. I'm Jeff Chu for iFIBER 1 News.
An Olympia man's drowning death at Park Lake was accidental. The Grant County Coroner's Office made the determination on Tuesday. Robert Reddick, a 34-year-old man, reportedly jumped from a moving boat at Saturday evening on Park Lake and disappeared. According to the Grant County Sheriff's Office, the Marine unit searched for the body Saturday and Sunday and found Reddick's body Sunday afternoon. The Sheriff's Office closed the lake to motorized vehicles on Sunday to conduct the search. Coroner Craig Morrison said an examination of Reddick's body was completed and he determined the cause of the death was freshwater drowning and the manner was accidental. Grant County is dropping the speed limit on roughly 3 miles of county roads. The Grant County Commissioners approved lowering the speed limit on 3 roads. Public Works Director Jeff Tinker said this 1.7-mile stretch of Lower Crab Creek Road is presently 50 miles per hour, and the speed limit is being dropped to 35 miles per hour. A group of residents living along the section of the gravel road petitioned to have the speed limit decreased. The change to Road B.5 northeast near Soap Lake is going to lower the speed limit from 50 miles per hour to 35 miles per hour for 0.6 of a mile. The final change is to Road 5 northwest, starting at intersection with Dotson Road and going west. The speed limit is changing from 55 miles per hour to 45 miles per hour for 0.6 of a mile. Now we take a look at people being sought by law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Tom Jones with the Grant County Sheriff's Office. Each of the people you see here have a warrant for their arrest. If you see any of these people, we ask you do not attempt to detain or apprehend them, but call us at 509-762-1160 or send us an email at crimetips@co.grant.wa.us. If the person is presenting a danger, call 911. With your help, we can bring these people to justice and make our community safer.
We'll be right back after this.